room until the finance minister comes. Afazali, I will go and address a press conference.
Whose camera?
The cameras are there, they have no news. I have to go there and give them news.
Actually, they are idle from down there.
But they got the camera there.
I will have to go and give news.
First start with the one who is which.
This one is picking. This one is on source. We can't entertain this any further. This is a new working, new model, new formula, new approach.
People should not come back here.
We can't allow invite a minister, and the minister is only very fast in taking money but very slow in processing it. We can't allow it. On the other side, we should also fight something this other side.
But when you're doubted?
Impunity, we must fight impunity as the president is fighting corruption.
Nobody believes that we can do that.
But I want to be given permission to ask Mr. President a very good question one day. I want to get permission one day and I ask Mr. President a good question.
The only problem is that it is him again who gives permission. I don't know if he will even allow you to ask.
A very good question one day. So who arrests the corrupt people from First Family? Who is responsible for arresting those ones?
But we have a law that governs everybody.
They are not corrupt.
The president instructs the arrest. So who will instruct the arrest in case is the members of the First Family are
responsible?
Like those ones, so
he's still responsible, so he can instruct arrest.
Like those ones,
I don't think.
You remember those ones who created a lot of loss in Karuma hydropower project? And then secondly, what about the rentals around Kampala?
That money that you put for thermal generators, which had been removed and it was reinstated, can we have the accountability? Who takes that money? Where are the thermal generators? Which work do they do? I want whoever is responsible for I have a new dossier. We landed on a document. The person who bought the sand of Ulwera is from the First Family. So who is responsible for arresting those ones?
First report to police.
Police speaks instruction from head of state.
So is that you have a case number?
These ladies who came to demonstrate against Sejikubo said the police sent a team to go and investigate. They wrote a report. Magambo grabbed the report. The full director grabbed the report and said it must not move anywhere. So who is safe in this country? I'm, by the way, very bitter. I want to get one other time and put my venom out very well.
You first package it properly, then you.
I want, Mama, we want to find a way of telling your elder brother that some things are not right the way he's portraying them.
Wait for the focus.
Attaining caucus,
They will never go.
we have eaten pancakes, we have eaten chapati, we want something beyond there. We are feeling because we are idle, we don't know what to eat and not to eat.
Members, I want to, first of all, in the first place, to thank you for adhering to the call. We are aware that you're supposed to be in recess, but we received a call from the office of the Speaker calling for the urgency for the committee to process the loan for Lusalira, Nkonge, Lumegere to Sembabule Road, about 97 kilometers. We wrote to the Minister of Finance, which normally procures, which is responsible for the procurement of all donor-funded projects, and Ministry, we copied to Ministry of Works and UNRWA, expecting them to appear before the committee today. Unfortunately, this morning, we received a call from the Minister of Finance expressing the inability for the ministry to appear before the committee to officially present this loan to the committee. But that does not stop our business as a committee. We shall continue with understanding the loan so that when we later on interact with the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, UNRWA and Ministry of Works, members are well embraced with the loan and with all its components. So, but members, I felt that as the leadership of the committee, we can continue. We prepare ourselves for this loan as we wait for the ministries, Finance and then Works, to appear before this committee. As for now, we want to release engineer, the Assistant Commissioner on National Roads. We shall release you, but that doesn't mean that we shall not invite you again. We shall invite you, and we shall need more details from you in relation to this loan. So the committee will stay back to understand the loan. So I will ask Engineer Chibalia to escort you.
Deputy Assistant Commissioner.
No, that will be demoting you. You're a member of Parliament. But that does not. Engineer, does that not? Honorable members, engineer I'm told is responsible for the distribution of culverts as well. So, engineer, if you could leave your number with members have. You could leave the number with members so that they're in touch with you.
I have your number, but Gloria is responsible.
You can give it to them.
You can.
Of the loan, as per communication from the Office of the Speaker of Parliament, we requested, as the leadership of the committee, we requested our Parliamentary Budget Office, together with our technical team, to come up with a brief to the loan request of about the loan request that was presented to the House on the 2nd of July, when at that time we were considering the appropriation, reconsidering the appropriation bill. So this loan was also tabled to the House and it was referred to the Committee on National Economy. Honorable members, I'm requesting our Parliamentary Budget Office to take us through the loan brief, and that will empower and equip members to prepare for the engagement with Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, UNRWA, and Ministry of Works. Now that this meeting is going to be an internal meeting, I would want to request that maybe, since it's an internal meeting, I would request that the media excuses us so that we have an internal engagement as a Committee on National Economy. But I will borrow up to euros 126.4 million, equivalent to 136.9 million US dollars from the Citibank to finance the design and build of Lusalira, Nkonge, Lumegere, Sembabule Road upgrade project, about 97 kilometers of road to be upgraded. So, but the committee will invite you probably next week when the ministries will be appearing before the committee. So, but for today, we shall ask that you give us an opportunity to internally look at the loan, dissect it as a Committee on National Economy. Thank you very much.
To express my disappointment as the Deputy Chairperson of Committee on National Economy. The way we work, Minister of Finance brings a loan request on behalf of government, and Parliament forwards that to the Committee on National Economy. And by practice, Minister of Finance is supposed to appear before the committee together with the relevant sector ministries. For this case, this specific request to construct a road in Sembabule, which is about $135 million, of course the need is there. but the minister is supposed to appear before national economy together with the sector ministry. And we get a brief, the financial terms, how much, how many kilometers, who is the contractor, because they are showing that it's urgent. The only challenge we have is that Parliament gives us 45 days. And we have seen before that business forwarded to this committee has appeared on the order paper within 2 weeks. So even now, we are called from recess that this work is urgent, and once Parliament resumes on 23rd, it's going to be among the first businesses. In other words, government is saying it is urgent, but when you talk to the Minister of Finance, the one that tabled this request, it's not urgent. So who is creating this urgency? And in other words, the Minister of Finance has 5 ministers. It is unfortunate that a minister can explain that all the ministers are away, that 2 ministers are on leave. We have seen activities where ministers have returned from leave to present different reports. Therefore, because we are also coming from recess, ideally this is our leave. So, and if we are being summoned from recess, the ministers should also equally be summoned from leave to present their business. This is not parliamentary business. This is government business. So we are only supporting this government business. So it should be government that should show urgency. In fact, they should be the first ones to enter these meeting rooms. We should find them there. The minister and his delegation should be the first entrance to these rooms. Unfortunately, the minister has requested. Of course, we shall give them a benefit of doubt, and if that fails, we shall report that we were unable to interface with Minister of Finance, so that we are not accused like last time we accused as frustrating government business. Yes, it is actually the ministers who are frustrating their own business.
And finally, you talked about the fact that you are then the meeting.
What should be noted is a member of parliament is facilitated when they are regular meetings. So we are not facilitated during recess. In other words, members of parliament consume their own fuel. So it is annoying, someone moves from Karamoja, from Buvuma, from wherever. You reach here, because you have constituency issues that maybe you would have stayed behind so that you accomplish constituency obligations. You have other activities. You also have private activities. But then you drive all the way from wherever you are coming from, reach Parliament, and the Minister of Finance, which is a stone throw away from Parliament, the Minister tells that, no, I'm here at Finance, but there's no other minister. Just a few meters. Then UNRA, which is a few meters from Parliament, none of them appears. I think there is a deliberate effort to undermine Parliament, and really we have to stamp our feet down as a Parliament that we need to do what we are mandated to do without interference, because at the end of the day we are accused for not being effective and efficient, yet the issues are that create that actually not on our side.
Yeah, that's good. Today we came in as a Committee of National Economy. We have been called to come and review a loan of the road to Zimbabwe. To our surprise, when we reached here already in the meeting room, we have been informed by the chair that a meeting has been called off when members have trekked the distance coming back from their constituencies to attend to this business, which is very important business. And there is already a precedent set in that this same year we had a loan for Karamoja where a committee requested for document, the minister didn't even appear. They hurriedly passed the loan in the committee of the whole house with the allegations of incompetence to the committee. This time around, when we were called upon, we said, let us come and see and really do our work of review and approving this loan on time, to review this loan and see if really it adds value to Ugandans. To our dismay is that after reaching here, the meeting has been called off with a lot of impunity, and our suspicion is maybe they also want to do the same thing, again to hurriedly pass this loan. And this pressure they have been putting on the committee, every time loan comes here in our committee, we are under duress, we are under a lot of pressure that it is needed. They don't give you time to read the documents. And this has caused Uganda to lose a lot of money, in that we are passing loans which are very expensive with less scrutiny, and it's becoming business as usual. And this is what we need to address as a parliament. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Bwetutuuse wano Minister of Finance taze nga babaka amaze n'okutuula nga tuyise mujjamo yenna nga tuvudde mu recess yaffe naye taze ne kuneyo member wabwe na member Minister of Finance tebaze omuntu yekaza abadde wa works engineer wa works. So ekyo kikulaga nga bwe tugenda tuweewuuka nga parliament nga executive weri mu kudealinga naffe kati ekyo kireetebwa ensonga nyingi naye mu kuzo eyinza okubeera nga ministry oba executive etandise okulaba wadde nga tekoze ebintu ng'amateeka wegalagira biyita. So kyenyamiza kintu kya bulabe nnyo ku ssiga lya gavumenti, kubanga gavumenti ekolebwa amasiga asatu ku lw'ekigendererwa ekyokukola checks and balances okutunulira sente z'eggwanga oba okugezaako okufuga eggwanga obulungi. Ensi yonna essiga lya palamenti siga ddene nnyo, naye kati tugenda tulaba mpola mpola essiga eryo lirimu kuyisibwamu amaaso. Ekintu ky'obulabe ennyo ekijja okuleetera essiga lya executive okukola ebintu nga bweriraba. Yes.
Just on a brief issue.
Okay.
Kimanyiddwa nti obukiiko buweebwa emirimu egy'enjawulo era tulina okukomyawo reports zaffe eri parliament obutasukka nnaku 45. Naye emirundi mingi tuzze obukiiko buzze buteekebwako pressure. Ennaku eza 45 tezinnaba na kuggwayo, oluusi olumu nga zitambuddeko just ennaku 10. Batulaga nti waliwo obwetaavu obw'amaanyi. Twalabako emabega eyo ku looni ng'akakiiko kanenyezebwa aka national economy tekaluddewo okuyisa, era n'obuvunaanyizibwa obwo bw'okuyisa ne buzzibwa eri parliament eyawamu ku lunaku olwo. Ensonga eyawo bwa minisita ti akakiiko tekakoze mulimu, naye nga twali twakagendako weeks 2 ate nga ne minisita yali tannaba kujja mu kakiiko ako ku tablinga looni mu butongole. N'olwekyo mu ngeri emu twalina okusaba era okuva mu gavumenti enkola eri nti minisita alina okujja okuleeta okusaba oku mu butongole eri akakiiko. Minisita yayitiddwa wa finance ku makya ga leero bategeezezza nti tasobola Honorable Musaasizi, n'ategeeza nti baministers be abalala bonna bali engaged, atugambye nti ababiri bali ku leave, naye nga tumanyi nti ministry eno erina abaministers abawera 5. So kyenyamiza ndowooza nti kino ate kiba kigendera kya kulemesa mirimu gyaffe okusoomooza ko tulina nti eno bakama baffe mu parliament batulaga nti tulina okukola omulimu gwaffe mu kaseera akagere, naye ate eri mu ludda lwa gavumenti ministries zitufrustratinga mu biseera bingi. Tetulabyeko era ne UNRA tetugirabyeko. Nze ndowooza nti waliwo akagenderere aba akanyoomonyomo abantu basalawo obutatuleetera bye twetaaga, oluvannyuma bateekewo embeera eraga nti looni eno yeetaagibwa mangu obudde buweddeyo tuleme ogitunulamu. Ate nga parliament ezeenenyezebwa okuyisa ebintu nga tebitunuddeemu nga mwe mulina embalirira y'eggwanga n'ebintu ebirala. So n'olwekyo kirungi baministers badde bakava kyankwanzi bakimanyi oba oliawo bye bayize nti parliament erina okukolera awamu ne gavumenti ku lw'obulungi lw'eggwanga lino bakole omulimu gwabwe. Tewali nsonga lwaki bateekawo baministers 5 mu finance ng'omu tasobola kujja ku president ng'ate eno looni si ya parliament, eno looni ya gavumenti. Nokyo tuli mu kukola mulimu gavumenti okusaba kwayo kwe yasaba kwe tuli mu kuyambako okutuukiriza. N'olwekyo be bandibadde basinga okwetaaga looni eno ffe tetugyetaaga ng'akakiiko bo bye basinga okugyetaaga so bwe banaaba nga tebalabise tujja kukola ripooti yaffe eri parliament ng'era tulaga nti tebalabise ng'ate tujjeyo n'ebyo bye tulowooza nti birumira mu looni eno okusinza ku brief gye baleeta nti kimanyiddwa nti parliament eri mu recess so ababaka ffenna baatujje mu recess ofiisi ya sipiika nga tugaa nti tulina okukola ku looni eno ng'ennaku z'omwezi 23 parliament weddamu ebeere nti emirimu egisookerwako so nolwekyo tulina okwebuuza nti tuwulirizaani eno nebagamba waliwo obwetaavu bw'amaanyi eno abaleeta okusaba bakulaga tewali bwetaavu so tuwulirizaani nakyo kikulu naye ate abantu tuyokya amafuta gaffe kozi tetulina kujja wano mu recess tuyokya obudde bwe twandikozeseza mu constituencies zaffe ababaka ne bajja mu nkola ennungamu waakiri bantegedde nga bulayo olunaku lumu naye n'okubulwayo ku makya nga balina mu boardroom n'ogamba nti sisobola kibanga ekyaguddewo obugwi ate nga tuwandiika amabaluwa n'olwekyo nze ndowooza nti kino tujja kitegeeza parliament ngezeemu bamanye baminisitazi bano bamanyi okwerungiya mu parliament olw'okuba obudde bubeera butono okwogera ate be bayinza n'okufuna omukisa oguwerako okwogera oluusi ne tutafuna mukisa bo ne beerungiya ne basiika obukiiko n'obukulembeze bwabo enziro so ndowooza bwe tunaddamu in fact tugenda kisaba ennaku z'omwezi 23 parliament tugitegeeze mu butongole titwayita ministry ya finance ekyalemeddwa okujja